Welcome back to the channel once again, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going, everybody? Today we're getting into a whipping chat. So grab whatever bloopers, because I'm not stopping. Grab whatever it is you may be working on and let's get into this. I have Thor on my lap. He is all snuggled up in a bug in a rug. He's wrapped up like a little burrito right now and just chilling on my lap. Oh man, you guys, today has been a eventful freaking day, let me tell you. It's been I just want to go to sleep right now. So let's get into this. So I woke up this morning before my alarm. For some reason, I don't know, like a half an hour before my alarm. I just, like, all of a sudden, like, startled myself awake out of bed. Like, I literally jumped like a foot out of bed, like, whew, the hell was that? Why am I jumping? I, like, literally throw the blanket off of my lap and jump out of bed. And and I'm still like, what the heck am I doing? Like, am I dreaming? Is there, like, I don't know. So that's how my day started. So then I was like, I'll check my phone. And I'm like, to see what time it is. And I'm like, where's my phone? Because my phone, at the bottom over here somewhere, it shows like a little time, like a watch does. And usually it's lit up because it's on the charger. And I was like, it's not lit up. What's going on with my phone? So I grab it. It's not lit up. And I'm like, okay. So I reach over and I turn the light switch on. No lights. No power. Ah, shit. So yeah, like 5:30 this morning, sorry, I got lost on the color I was working on. They look so close together. So there's a water district about 500 yards, like say 5 football fields away from my house. So something blew up at the water district. I think it was a transformer on their telephone line. Yeah, a telephone line's got a transformer on it, Jeremy. Jeez. On their power lines, and when it blew, it blew us out of power too. So, which is no problem. I just went out, I flipped the breaker for the house, and I flipped the generator breaker on. I started the generator, I had power. Now, it's where the shit show begins. So, I come home for lunch, and my dad's over there messing around. And I'm like, what's up? There's no power. I'm like, what do you mean there's no power? Is the generator running? The generator's running. There's no power in the house. And the generator's running. I'm like, oh God, what did you do? So, we start trying to figure it out. Luckily, my dad's best friend is an electrician, and he did most of our electrical work, so we called him up. He came over, had a look at it. There is a breaker box on the outside of my house, and there's a pole beside my house, and then there's a pole out this craft room window. There's a power pole over there that's on the other side of the driveway, and that powers my house and powers my shop. So when that thing blew at the water district, there was so much recoil back through the lines, backlash and electricity, that it blew my breaker. So my breaker was no longer good out there. And we're actually in the process of getting that whole breaker panel fixed, because it's outdated. and we're trying to get it updated. And well, I guess it's about time to invest the money and have it updated. But so we finally tracked down, like half the day of looking, we finally tracked down one of these breakers because it's an older breaker, and $250. And I'm like, shit. So I walk over to the breaker, I put my hand on it, and I push it as hard as I can, and like I hear it kind of like clicking, 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 and I push it back, like to turn it on or off, and it clicks off, and then I take it and I slam it back over onto on, and it clicked over and actually went in and started working. So luckily, I didn't have to buy a $250 breaker to fix it, but now we have to spend about $1,500 to have a new breaker panel put out there because that one is outdated. It's from like I think my pop-up put that out there in like the 80s. So, and it's seen better days, and so for protection purposes of me and the household, we're gonna have it fixed. And a friend of ours told us that he'd do it for cheaper than anybody else in town, so we're like, as long as it's a California approved electrical box, because they have so many freaking laws on electrical boxes right now, and if it's a California approved and you can do it for that price, do it. I'll give you the money right now. Let's see. I need a drink. My throat feels super raspy for some reason. I got the shitter kidder, Mary Jane, in here with me. She's sitting over here on her little cat scratching post, licking herself. And then my little Machito boy. Sorry. I know. Not trying to wake you up, babe. He's like, Dad, I was sleeping so good. Him's over here laying on my lap. I got a blanket down, and he's wrapped up in a... I found out after I don't know if you guys know this, if you follow me on Instagram, which is JTMJ Crafts, so go follow it. I sewed Thor a sling. So basically, it's got a hole in the top, and you put it over your shoulder, and you just slide him down inside of there, and he'll just go inside of there and get comfortable wherever he can get comfortable at. Normally, it's head side up, and his head is usually like right at the top of my heart. And he just literally just sits in there and chills, and is just completely content with everything that's going on. Like, I can walk around the house, I can clean the house, and he is just content as can be. So, but I found out that if I take a blanket and I just set him in the blanket and I just wrap him up like a little burrito, he prefers it better that way because his tail's free. Because he does not like his tail being like kinked, or like if his tail is like turned, he will actually move around until his tail gets straightened out. So he just gets wrapped up in this little guy. Gets wrapped up like a little burrito. Now if I'm up walking around, then I'll put him in the sling. But if I'm sitting on the couch, I'll just wrap him up in his little blanket. And he's content. My dad was like, today I was like, oh hey, look it. So I pull him out, show my dad. My dad was hella cool today. I mean, my dad's hella cool all the time, but my dad was hella cool today. knew power was out. He knew that the lizards needed power. Because I don't know if all of you are aware, but I have Thor, the bearded dragon, and I have Nooms. You spell it M-E... No. M-U-N-E-E. No. Wow. Did I just have a brain fart how to spell my kid's name? N-U-M-E-E-S. There you go. I had a brain fart. Wow. Total squirrel moment. Holy cow. That's shameful. That's very shameful. I'm not remembering my little Numi's birthday or name. Her birthday's coming up soon. And Thor's birthday's coming up around Christmas. I don't know Thor's exact birthday. They got him on Christmas. They got him the week of Christmas, and I think they said they got him like 2 days or 3 days before Christmas, and he was roughly a month old when they got him. So I'm guesstimating his birthday is like the middle of the end of November. So that's when I'm going to make his birthday. I'm just going to pick a date. I'm just going to be like, hey, this is Thor's birthday. Mr. Thor, Mr. Machito. Here's my little Cheeto boy. He reminds me of a bearded dragon that eats Cheetos. Because he's got like that, like around his lips, he's got like a little orange color. I call him my little Cheeto boy. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. So electrical boom. That was a whole crap shit show of its own. And then Thor, and then oh my goodness, you guys, the baby fish, they're getting so big. I'm like, you guys, you went from being like microscopic, not really microscopic. To my eye, they were microscopic. I mean, they were like teeny tiny. They were like half the size of a diamond. They were tiny, tiny. And now they're probably a quarter of an inch to maybe a half an inch long. And some of them still are small, but they have gotten big. I'm like, man. So I decided to do some research on guppies, and guppies actually are like the world's fastest growing fish. Guppies can have babies every 25 days, roughly. They can be with a male one time and have multiple groups of babies because they store the men's goods. So then on top of that, a guppy grows from the time it's born 28 days. 25 to 28 days is normally the length of time of how long it takes for a female to have babies. And then within that first month of that baby's life, that baby is almost to its full-grown size and is already ready to start making babies on themselves. I'm just like, holy cow. Guppies are like rabbits. Like, holy cow. It's just so strange, the anomaly of a guppy. It's like, wow. I didn't know guppies could do so much. So, I don't know if you guys have seen, I finished this section over here that I was working on in Saturday Night Live. And then the other night I actually came in and I finished a whole section here. So I was really excited about that. I actually feel like I am in a diamond painting mood lately. And so I've been coming in and sitting down diamond painting when I can. Last night I didn't diamond paint because I recorded a couple videos and did a wood burn video, which that'll be coming out maybe Friday. I don't know. We'll see. Probably Friday. And then I also got tie-dye this week. So if you guys don't know, I make tie-dye. I do have a couple of videos. My latest video that I put up about a month ago or so, it was my best video yet of making tie-dye. So I bought 3 different colors. I bought a red, a turquoise, and a black. So I'm excited to see what those 2 colors, or 3 colors, make with the black. If I remember, Saturday, don't forget to show you guys the last shirt, because after I've washed it a couple of times, because I do wear it, it has faded quite a bit. So I think the next set I do, I'm going to let it soak for 24 hours. Normally just says 12 to 24 is good. So last time I let it soak for like 13 or 14 hours, but I think this time I'm gonna let it soak for longer, so it gets nice and bright, rich colors. Okay, so I'm gonna go on to what is that? That is 41. So, other than that, work. Let's see. So, work's busy right now. I've been busy all day. Busy, 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 busy. My boss, I've been trying to stay away from my boss because my boss has a family member that possibly could have COVID, but not 100% sure because they haven't got the test results back. So I've been trying to stay away from my boss. So today was the first day I heard about it. So I wore my mask most of the day at work. And oh man, my brain, it's farting. Oh, so I've been staying away from that, trying to do my own thing, worry about me. And then today on my way out the door, my boss is like, "You leaving?" And I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Well, tomorrow you can come in and cut all this stuff up for me." And as he's got his hands on it, and he's like, "Yeah, you can cut all this stuff up." And I said, "Yeah, you can have fun with that tomorrow." And he goes, "What do you mean I can have fun with that tomorrow?" I said, "Because your hands are touching it. I'm not. I'm not getting sick. You're crazy." So I basically told him whatever work he did today, which he did a lot today because I was busy in a different area. So he was like, as I was leaving, he's like, "Oh, come on, are you serious?" I go, "Yeah, I'm dead serious. You touch that, I'm not touching it. I don't want nothing to do with it. I am good." And he's like, oh, come on. I got stuff to do. You can hold off on the rest of your stuff until you finish this. I go, you touched it, I ain't touching it. That's the final story on that. And he's like, why are you so mean? You're always so mean to me. I go, I ain't mean. That's just me. It's just who I am. I'm an ass. I know this. I'm a friar. We're all assholes. Every one of us. So, I ain't touching it. I'm washing my hands left and right. Wearing a face mask. I got 99.9% isopropyl alcohol in the back. I got a 5-gallon jug of it. So after I wash my hands, I go pour isopropyl alcohol over my hands just to give them a nice sterile cleanse. And then I go wash them again just to get the alcohol off. To make sure I am clean. Yeah. No thanks. I don't need to get sick. I don't need to bring that crap home. I mean, my dad can't have that stuff. That would definitely hurt my dad in the long run. My dad's all I got left. Besides my brother. Although he drives me batshit crazy sometimes, but that's all I got left. Who am I kidding? He drives me batshit crazy most of the time. But I just learned to, from a young age, to respect your elders. That's like the biggest thing in my family, was always to respect your elders. If you don't respect your elders, then you're gonna be in trouble, because Mama's gonna bring out the belt and she's gonna bust your ass. And then once the belt broke, that was the last. That was, whew. Trapper do. What are you doing? I'm breathing heavy for. So let's see. The other night he caught a glimpse of something in the house. It was a ghost or spirit or something, and he didn't make a noise. He sat there and stared at it. Like, literally, he sat there and stared like he was having a staring contest with somebody. He sat there for probably a good 20-25 minutes staring at the wall. And I'm like, well, not really staring at the wall, but he was back about 4 or 5 feet away from the wall, and he was staring at like the top of the wall to the roof, and he was just sitting there staring. And I was just like, I'm not getting no vibes from this, but evidently Trapper is beamed to it. But I think it was my mom, because she's usually the only spirit or ghost that visits me that he usually doesn't sound off to. And I was thinking, well, maybe he's just gotten so used to her presence, he knows exactly who she is. Some of you may think I'm weird, but and if you are new here, welcome to the channel. If you don't know a little bit of backstory about me, I lost my mom 21 years ago, come October 17th to cancer, and Trapper never met my mom, but I think he knows exactly who my mom is just from her being here checking on me. I was my mom's middle child, but I was really my mom's baby because I had medical issues growing up. Yeah. I'm lucky I'm the height I am. Because I'm 5'5" and 3/4, 5'6". It's like it's right in that range. So I'm very lucky that I'm the height that I am because I was supposed to be a midget. I was born with a growth hormone. So basically, my body didn't produce what I needed to grow. So they gave it to me with shots, and that's why I fucking hate shots. I used to have to take 3 shots a day. Now I'm like, and I used to be able to give them to myself. Like, but from the time I was like 8 years old, I gave my own shots to myself. No problem. Just, my mom would be like, okay, time for your shot. Okay, walk up, stick it on my leg. Done. There you go. Thanks, Mom. Now I'm like, no thanks. I'm good. But I'm thankful that that I did grow to the size that I am. But in the long run, I've always wondered if I was to stay with what I was born with, how tall would I have been? Would I have grown up without all the pains that I went through growing up? Because going through all those drugs that they gave me to grow, my body hurt a lot. Like they basically stretched me. So I've always wondered, if I didn't take any of that stuff, how tall would I be today? And would I have gone through the same type of pain that I go through today? Very strange. What's up, Sonny boy? How are you, Mr. Mizzou? Oh, and there's an airplane. Nice, lovely, loud plane. You know, it's funny because the airport's probably a good 30 minutes from me, but the planes fly like landing low over my house. I don't understand that. And they're loud. Like the jets come through and they're like like they're right outside my window. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What are you doing? What the hell? He's like, Dad, just stop. Okay? Stop. Okay, I'm stopping. And we are back to the painting. I'm trying to find a new color. So let's see. I'm looking forward to a 4-day weekend this coming up weekend. I'm so excited. I'm probably not going hunting, so I'll probably doing my normal Saturday night live stream. If you guys don't know, I live stream Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific time, right after Shine Like a Diamond. And I know it's late for a lot of people, but I used to go live at 7 p.m. during the winter and 8 p.m. during the summer. But when everybody else started going and becoming creators and going live and Shine Like a Diamond says, hey, do you have a set time? And I go, not really. I usually go between, like, summertime, 8 o'clock, wintertime, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, depending on what's going on. And then I said, just go. I'll go after you. So I just told her, I said, I'll just go at 8. But I'm thinking about it when and if I have the extra time of doing a morning stream. Like on Saturday, if I'm not going to go live Saturday night, I'll try to do a Saturday morning stream. Or I'll just start trying to mix it up a little bit more, because I know a lot of people want to come to the live streams, but a lot of the time people can't make them. So I'm thinking about doing a morning stream one of these days. Never know. Keep your eye out. Plus, got exciting news about something else. I don't know if I told you this or not. I'm like really random right now. These things are just popping into my head. I'm like, oh yeah, did I tell you about this? I don't know. I don't remember what I've told you. The neighbor, right next to my dad, they put a antenna in on their property for the internet company to use. So my internet that I have now, which is all crappy country internet, is going to be making its way out the door, and I'm going to be getting some good internet. It's cheaper, it's better, higher speeds. I'm going to be able to game now better. So looking forward to that. I'm probably going to end up and start gaming here real soon, if my internet holds up, until I can get the new internet. But Sundays is when I'm going to game. Sunday, and I'm probably going to pick a time slot like noon Sunday or something earlier in the day, not like real late at night, because I know other people go live. But anyways, I need to find a color so I can quit totally squirrely braining it over here. I need to scoochy my canvas up so I can see. God damn it. I was talking to somebody earlier, and they had the yawns, and I was like, I was on the phone with them, and they're over there yawning. I'm like, woman, will you stop yawning? You're making me feel tired. I don't want to feel tired. I want to feel energized. Which is working. I mean, my Mountain Dew Code Red is working. I do feel energized. But I'm just trying to think of things to talk about. Talk about love. I don't know. Not a lot going on. I was going to record start to record the stash video, like I've said like 2 times now, but oh man, it seems like every time I go to start recording, something happens. I get a phone call, and then next thing I know, it's like an hour or 2 goes by, and I'm like, shit, I gotta record a whip and chat, and then I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I'm like, screw it, I'll do it a different day. I was kind of hoping to have my new desk here, so I can record off the desk, but it's been stuck in the delay for the last 3 days, coming from, I don't know, I don't understand the whole tracking thing. It was coming from Texas, and somehow it made its way to, like, What the hell did it say? It went from Texas to like Louisiana or something like that. I was like, well, why the hell would it go over there? Texas is a whole lot closer than Louisiana to California. I don't know. I don't understand the whole shipping system. Like, sometimes when you watch tracking, like, things will be like, oh, it's coming from here, or you should have that in like 3 days, and then 3 days you check it and it's like it's sitting halfway across the US from where it was at originally. It's like, what the hell? Alright, so bumping you guys. I'm gonna try to record a native beading video. Do you guys want a long video, or do you guys want a series, like a 3-video series from start to finish on native beading? Let me know so I can figure out what I want to do. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it as like a series. Like, I'll show you guys how to start it, like a tutorial series. I'll teach you guys how to start it, thread it, get going, following your patterns, and then the next one, work on it for a while, do like a half an hour's worth of work on it, and then like split it up into 3 videos or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm trying to think outside the box. Trying to think of something new and different to do instead of making one big, huge, long, like an hour and a half long video of how to make native beading. I want to keep it interesting for you guys. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, it's 3 hours long. I gotta sit here and watch this whole thing. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can close off the video whenever you want. You can give me a thumbs up. You can give me a thumbs down. It don't bother me. You can do anything to me you want to. Say anything you want to. Just be kind and courteous. That's all I ask. I don't know where I was going with that. I was going someplace, but I don't know. I got the squirrel brain tonight, but I was just looking at Mary Jane. She's sitting over here tweaking out on something. She acts like something's like floating in midair in front of her, and she's going to catch it. What are you looking at? Alright. What do you see, sissy? Huh? You see something? She's looking like straight up at the roof. Strange. I'm not getting any vibes, so I don't know. Very strange. I don't know. Now she's looking at the floor. Goober kitty. Alright, so let's see what else is going down in the crafty streets of California. Not a freaking hell of a lot. We just had an election to recall some of our people that are running our Senate or whatever. I don't even know what the hell they're doing. They're trying to recall people that are trying to put their foot down for the schools and say, hey, whoa, no, we're putting our foot down. These schools have to mandate masks. They have to. If there's no school mandated mask requirements, then we're going to have an extremely high rate of a COVID breakout in these schools if we're not mandating masks. So now the other people are trying to get these couple people off that are trying to get them to mandate it that all kids have to wear a mask. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I'm lucky my kids aren't in school, but if I had kids right now, they sure the fuck would not be in school system. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. So, I did vote. I was like, you guys are stupid because these people are trying to help us and make sure that we're not getting the huge breakout. And then the other people are like, no, we don't care. We're just going to open up the city and hope for the best. Like, idiots. That's probably about the most you guys will ever hear me talking about politics because I don't get into it. The only reason I got into that is because I think the people that are trying to vote them out are idiots. Bloody idiots. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what's going on this week. Patreon's got Woodburn Tuesday tonight that I posted this, or I'm recording this, which will be up Friday, and then you guys are getting the Whip Chat now. I'll be live Saturday, and Saturday Patreons will be getting the animal vlog video, and then Monday, I haven't decided what Monday's video is going to be. I'm going to try to find something different. Oh, actually, I have Monday's video. It's going to be cross-stitch. I had a company reach out to me and ask me for some cross-stitch stuff, if they can send me some, and I said, sure, I'll show it. So, I don't know if anybody's interested in cross-stitch, but I have kind of full-fledged gone into cross-stitch. Yeah, it's kind of addicting, because now that I know how to do it, I'm like, ooh, I like this kit. Ooh, I like this kit. Ooh, I like that kit. I think I have 2 or 3 on order right now. One of them is, I cannot wait for it to get here. I'm hoping it gets here before Drills and Chills is over. If not, I'm still going to do it. It is a skeleton finger flipping you off, and it's in glow in the dark. And I was like, oh hell yes, I want this. Mind you, it was $22 for the kit, and then it came from the UK, so I don't know exactly where this other company is that they asked me to do some stuff for them. It didn't take too terribly long to get the product, so hopefully they're maybe stateside. I don't know. At this point, I just feel like I'm rambling. It's the Wednesday night rambles with Jeremy. Run, Jeremy. Run, Jeremy. That reminds me of Sublime. Run, Jeremy. God, I miss me some Sublime. God, and I keep hitting you guys on the freaking tripod. Stupid. I have my hat turned backwards. I don't know why I keep hitting you guys. And done. Cha-ching. Missed 2. Cha-ching. Alright. What else is going on? I can't think of anything. If you guys want me to talk about anything specific next week or in the yeah, in that native beating video. There we go. If there's anything that you'd like to hear me talk about specifically, if there are any topics. I was asked to answer tag questions. Unfortunately, I already answered some tag questions that Susie, I think it was Crafting with Susie, had going around, and then somebody else tagged me in it later on after I was already tagged. But I may end up and pull out some tag questions and answer some tag questions during that video, just to get, so you guys just kind of get to know me a little bit better. Maybe you get to know a little bit more about me or something. I don't know. We'll find out. My foot hurts. Why does my foot hurt? It's like my big toe. It's been hurting for like the last couple of days. It's like, I don't know, it feels like it's cracked. It feels like I need to crack it, or it feels like it's already cracked and like it's almost broken. It makes sense though, because I did stub my toe hella hard the other day, and it really hurt. It said, "Ow, that hurt." What you doing, Michito? Are you sleeping? Not nice and warm. Look at you. Such a warm little baby. I feel bad putting him back in his cage after he's sat here and snuggled in with the blanket with me and it's gotten nice and warm. I feel bad. I felt so bad that I put a blanket in his cage. Is that bad? Oh my god, I don't know. Is it bad, Thor? Is Daddy bad? Is Daddy bad? Is Daddy bad? Is Daddy bad? I love you. I'm the little sleepy baby. It's okay. It's okay. Daddy got you. There you go. Alright, you guys. I think I'm about done here. I have a True Artist DP unboxing coming at you guys as well sometime along that, down the pipe. I'll get that recorded, get that up to Patreon sometime this week. And I had an idea. So for Patreon, I never really understood, not that I understood, but I never really knew that you can post pictures in Patreon. I always thought you had to be it had to be a video and you had to post it to YouTube, and then you take it from YouTube and share it to Patreon. But you can actually upload pictures, so I'm going to start like a weekly picture. So each week, one of the animals will be picked, and I will take a nice, pretty picture of them and put it up for you guys. Thought that was kind of a cool idea. And then I've also had people ask me if I could do a animal video for YouTube. Normally it's specifically for Patreon. All Patreons get it. But I have thought about maybe doing like a monthly video or something for everybody to watch. But I always do try to show, you know, Mary and Trapper in my videos because they're part of my name. They're part of the channel name. J is for Jeremy, T is for Trapper, MJ is for Mary Jane. Okay, last and final question of the live. Oh my god, I'm not even live, you dillhole. The last and final question of the whip and chat here is for you guys. I got a question. I've been trying to think of a name for Trapper's Instagram. So if you guys don't know, my dog Trapper has an Instagram. Okay. And I want to turn Trapper's Instagram into all of the babies' Instagrams. So it'll be Mary, Trapper, Thor, Nooms, and Fish. But I'm trying to think of a name for it. That way it doesn't sound corny. And if I just call it Trapper, like I do now, then it's like, then I'm posting pictures of the dog, a cat, a lizard, a bearded dragon, you know. So it's like, is it just Trapper? So I'm trying to find a unique name that is just for Trapper's Instagram to turn it into an all animal Instagram. So that way, instead of me posting, like, on my personal Instagram, I'll share it to Trapper's or the animal Instagram. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's getting late. It's only 9 o'clock? How is it only 9 o'clock? Because it's getting darker out early. So a unique name for the animal Patreon, or sorry, the animal Instagram. And then I'll put that link in the description like it is already. So that is today's Whip and Chat, folks. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching. I truly appreciate all of you. If you're new to the channel and you haven't hit that subscribe button, please feel free to, and ring the notification bell, and make sure you click it to all. Not just one wolf, you want all wolves. Yes, all wolves. Click it to all because it'll give you options. It'll say none, some, or all. You want all, that way you get all the notifications. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. And as always, remember to have peace and love and respect for all. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.